Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator, actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. Where is this place? And who am I? Then let me ask. Where do you want it to be? Who do you want it to be? Any place, so as long as it will wrap itself around me gently. Anyone, so long as I am treated kindly. Yes, for us. For us. Where and who we are hardly matter. Correct. For us, it's such a trivial matter. At least, until that day comes to pass. Why must we be thrown in the path of a new fate? Fate's pronouncement was sudden and abrupt. It wasn't the fate I'd wished for, but it did make your heart pound. Where will the new fate take me? It doesn't matter where, so long as that place is kind to us. When we were brought to the temporary dwelling where sad, parentless children gather, was that a sign of God's salvation, or a lure into the demon's game where the new fate would torment us? We have no way of knowing, and yet we want to believe. We want to believe it was God's salvation sent to us, a sign of Fukuen, the good news, the gospel. But why me? I have no religion. Then it wasn't the gospel, but a demon's lure. And yet, we cannot go against fate. Oh. I am one, yet many. I pray that the new fate brings us blessings. The time is 1976 AD, in April. At a time still too cool to be called spring, in a strange new land we were tormented by the same stale air and drafts. Chapter 1. A New Life. Oh, I am one, yet many, and so the tale begins. Those are the family rules. They may be strict, but I believe that the discipline you learn in this house will serve you well in the future. Yes, madam. The servants, who would start working this April, all called out in unison. The rules of the Ushiromiya family are no more or less strict than those of the Fukuen house. However, we get paid a lot of money here. They also give us a lot of help in finding our next job. We work for the Ushiromiya family, store up money, use their influence to get a job at a good company, and start on a new, happy life. That was the dream. And it was a very realistic one, held by all of us at the Fukuen house. However, not everyone can become an Ushiromiya family servant. Only kids with a record of exemplary conduct and good grades are recommended, so all of the kids who want to be sure of leaving the Fukuen house to live a happy life are feverishly devoted to their studies. That's enough for today. Tomorrow you start early.